When it comes to gaming and entertainment, nothing beats investing in a solid FreeSync monitor. Regardless of whether you're looking for the budget FreeSync monitors, or just want to have the best FreeSync monitor that money can buy, you came to the right place. If you're interested in finding out which FreeSync monitor is best for you, stay tuned. Before getting started, I'd like to say that this list is based on my personal opinion, research and the test experiences of the actual owners. Remember, there are likely many different opinions to consider. You can also find up-to-date price information in the links below. So, without further ado, let's get started with the list. High refresh rates are the latest buzz in the monitor world, and this Asus model is a solidly built, entry-level monitor that runs at 144 Hz. Also a good introduction to the world beyond 60 Hz. It's a bit more expensive than competing models, but performed quite well in our benchmarking and hands-on testing. The Asus VG248QE is a 24-inch widescreen LED gaming monitor, with a black chassis, and a sturdy round base, with handy cord keeper attached. It comes with a dual-link DVI cable, audio cable, power cord, quick start guide, support CD, and warranty card, that explains the details of its generous 3 years of coverage. While the monitor also has DisplayPort and HDMI inputs, you'll have to supply your own cables. Keep in mind that the maximum refresh rate is available only when using DisplayPort or DVI input, and is also dependent on your computer's graphics card. Unfortunately, there is also no USB port, so you'll have to connect your gaming mouse and keyboard to a computer or go wireless. The Asus VG248QE performed well with impressive black levels, only flagging at the darker end of the spectrum. It also excelled in white saturation, struggling only at the brighter end of the spectrum. Banding is an issue that can occur in gaming, in which color and brightness variations show lines and bands rather than smooth color. The Lagom test uses grayscale gradients, and a poor monitor will show not just bands, but color when it can't render the image properly. The Asus passed this test with flying colors. The LG 27UD58B is currently one of the cheapest and best 4K FreeSync gaming monitors available. Besides delivering the stellar 4K UHD resolution and vibrant colors with its IPS panel, the LG offers AMD FreeSync technology and plenty of exclusive features. It features an IPS panel with 10-bit color depth support, and it's factory calibrated to cover over 99% of the sRGB color space. The 4K Ultra HD resolution displayed on its 27-inch screen size results in a rich pixel density of 163 pixels per inch. Naturally, you will need to scale your interface by 150% in order to enlarge items to readable size, which will, in turn, decrease the screen real estate but increase visible details. If you have an AMD FreeSync compatible graphics card, you can synchronize the refresh rate between the LG and the GPU, thus gaining dynamic refresh rate, and eliminating screen tearing and stuttering. The LG FreeSync range amounts to 40 to 60 Hz when extended, though you can further increase it by the custom resolution utility. The Asus AG251Q comes in a brown box with a simple design on it. It has similar images on the front and the back of the box. Acer highlighted some features of this monitor, such as zero frame, AMD FreeSync, 1 ms response time and comfy view. Inside the box, we get one VGA cable, one HDMI cable, one power cable and some of the usual documentations. Acer KG251Q comes with Acer's Zero Frame, which is Acer's fancy moniker for thin bezels. It promises seamless visual when configured in multi-monitor setups. Anyone who's looking for a FreeSync monitor with thin bezel, Acer KG251Q is one of the options out there. In terms of specifications, Acer KG251Q is a pretty decent monitor for gaming and multimedia purposes. Still, if your main uses for the display are going to need really accurate colors, IPS panels are still the way to go. Speaking of panel quality, I'm quite surprised by the color reproduction of the TN panels nowadays, but still it's not as great as an IPS panel. The only disappointment with this Acer monitor is that its design offers no height adjustment. The Dell 28 Ultra HD Monitor P2815Q is yet another affordably priced ultra-high-definition display, joining models from Acer, Lenovo, Philips, and ViewSonic. Based on Twisted Pneumatic (DN) panel technology, this 28-inch monitor boasts a 3840 by 2160 resolution, a fully adjustable ergonomic stand, and lots of I/O connections. However, its UHD content can only be displayed at 30 Hz, and its color accuracy could be better. The P2815Q had no trouble displaying shades of dark gray on the DisplayMate 64-step grayscale test, but light grays were clipped, the two lightest shades appeared white. Fortunately, the clipping didn't affect highlight detail all that much. My 4K test images showed great detail with rich colors and inky blacks. If you're looking for a reasonably priced 28-inch UHD display, the Dell 28 Ultra HD Monitor P2815Q will fit the bill. Movies and photos look fantastic, and it offers a slew of I/O ports and a fully adjustable stand. That said, it's limited to a 30 Hz refresh rate in UHD mode, which will likely disappoint the gaming crowd, and its color accuracy is a tad off. The Acer B286HK also exhibits slightly skewed greens, but it can display UHD content at 60 Hz and offers a speedy 2 ms, greater gray, pixel response and a robust feature set, which is why it remains our editor's choice mid-range UHD monitor. This monitor uses a 34-inch IPS panel, with 2560 x 1080 native resolution, in 21:9 aspect ratio. The panel has 1000:1 static contrast ratio, a whopping 5 million to 1 dynamic contrast ratio, 5 milliseconds response time, and 75 Hz refresh rate, supporting AMD FreeSync. The panel can produce 16.7 million colors covering 99% of the color spectrum, with 8-bit color depth. The screen is finished with non-glossy anti-glare material. Measuring 9.4 by 32.7 by 21.6 inches, the monitor weighs 17.6 pounds with the stand attached. Not many input and output ports are available for this monitor. You only get two HDMI 1.4 and one DisplayPort 1.2. That's all. no DVI, no VGA, and no USB. In the packaging, there's a power brick along with the cable, one HDMI cable, a manual, and an installation CD. This monitor is covered by LG's 1-year warranty covering parts and labor.